12 things you should not do when dating younger women to ensure success. Older men are like gold dust on the dating scene right now. From Salt and Pepper George Clooney's to Silver Fox Harrison Ford's, young women are swooning over smooth older men more than ever. These days, the idea of young women dating older, often significantly older men barely raises an eyebrow. However, just because you were her age once doesn't mean dating a young woman is always smooth sailing. Certain guidelines must be followed. No matter the age gap, here are 12 things you should not do when dating younger women to ensure success and avoid common pitfalls. Number 1. You should not try to impress her with money. Let's dive into a common concern. You've worked hard, built a solid career, and now you're seeking a genuine connection. But how can you be sure she's interested in you and not just your wallet? It's tempting to think that spending money will win her over. Fancy dinners, luxurious gifts, they seem like ways to show you care and make her feel special. But what if she only sees you as a financial resource? Where does that leave you? Imagine always being the one to pay for everything, constantly wondering if her affection is genuine or just a transaction. It's not a pleasant feeling. You don't want to become her mobile bank, and you certainly don't want to waste your time on a relationship that lacks true depth. Even if you have substantial wealth and 99 women walk away, you shouldn't flaunt your riches to please the 100th. This isn't just about your money, it's about finding someone who values you for who you are. Think of it as a test to discover the one who sees beyond your bank account. So, what's the solution? Successful men don't rely on their wallets to build connections. Instead, they focus on meaningful conversations and genuine moments. They reveal their true selves, their intelligence, values, and rich inner lives. These are the qualities that truly attract and keep a woman interested. Think about it. You deserve a relationship where the woman values you for who you are, not what you can provide financially. If you've ever worried about women being attracted only to your money, share your thoughts. Comment 1 if this has ever crossed your mind. Number 2. You should not try to match her age. Let's talk about another classic blunder older guys make when dating younger women, trying to match her age. You're with someone in her 20s, and you feel the urge to act and speak like a 20-something. You might even start dressing like her peers. But guys, this is a big mistake. Many older men think they need to mimic the younger crowd to fit in. They'll ask what she's into and pretend they're into the same things. This comes off as needy and insecure. You end up agreeing with everything she says, not because you genuinely do, but because you think it will make her like you more. This desire to blend in and seem younger only highlights the age difference you're trying to downplay. Here's the thing, your age is actually an asset. It's what makes you stand out. Younger women are often drawn to older men because of the maturity and experience they bring to the table. You have a level of wisdom, stability, and confidence that younger guys usually don't. These are qualities that are inherently attractive. By trying to act younger, you're diminishing these valuable traits and essentially putting her on a pedestal. Think about it this way. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. Embrace who you are and the experiences that have shaped you. Instead of pretending to be something you're not, showcase the qualities that make you unique. Your life experience, your confidence, and your sense of self are what truly set you apart." Gentlemen, remember that authenticity is key. Be true to yourself and let your genuine qualities shine. This will not only attract the right person, but also create a deeper, more meaningful connection. If you've ever felt the pressure to act younger to fit in, share your thoughts. Comment 2 if this resonates with you. Number 3. You should not put her on a pedestal. Let's explore another common mistake older men often make when dating younger women, putting her on a pedestal. Imagine a gentleman in his 40s, 50s, or 60s meeting a younger woman and instantly treating her like royalty. He's constantly catering to her, metaphorically speaking, treating her as if she's a superstar and he's just an admirer. While she might enjoy the attention momentarily, this approach doesn't build a lasting connection. He might assume that because she's younger, attractive, and has many options, she holds all the power. Meanwhile, he's feeling older, possibly out of practice if he's recently out of a long-term relationship, and he's elevating her to an almost untouchable status. Here's the important point. Women can sense this dynamic immediately. The moment you start elevating her to this lofty status, she notices. Women are incredibly perceptive about power dynamics in relationships. When a woman realizes you're looking up at her, she often starts looking down at you. This subconscious shift can quickly diminish attraction. Why does this happen to older men? And how do some avoid this pitfall altogether? It comes down to understanding who the real prize is. Successful older men know they have a lot to offer. They don't see the younger woman as the be-all and end-all. Think about it. Flip the script and recognize your value. You bring experience, stability, and wisdom to the table. These are qualities younger men often lack. Embrace your role as a confident, mature man who knows his worth. You don't need to put her on a pedestal to gain her affection. Remember, confidence is essential. Women are drawn to men who understand their value and aren't afraid to show it. When you treat her as an equal, not a superior, you foster mutual respect and attraction. The best relationships are built on equal footing, where both partners appreciate each other's worth. Gentlemen, have you ever found yourself putting a woman on a pedestal? Share your thoughts, comment 4 if this resonates with you. Number 4. You should not overcompliment her. Avoid overcomplimenting your date, especially in the getting to know you phase. Excessive praise can come across as insincere and may raise red flags. Be cautious if she is also complimenting you excessively. She might be saying things she thinks you want to hear. It's essential to be mindful of her motives. Consider this. Genuine connections take time to develop, and true feelings of admiration and affection grow naturally. Overloading her with compliments too soon can make you seem desperate or disingenuous. It's important to build a foundation of trust and respect first. Furthermore, be aware that not everyone has pure intentions. Just as you should avoid over-complimenting her, be cautious of anyone who seems too eager to shower you with praise. Some people might use flattery as a way to manipulate or deceive. For instance, if a girl says, "I love you," after the second date, be cautious because what she might really mean is, "I love your wallet." Trust your instincts and pay attention to any warning signs. If something feels off, listen to your gut. It's better to move on and find someone who genuinely appreciates you for who you are. Remember, love and trust are built over time through genuine actions and mutual respect, not through excessive flattery. A personal radar for insincerity, or as some might call it, a douchebag radar, can be quite helpful. Always be attuned to your instincts. If a situation feels wrong, it's better to move on, get out of there, or make a phone call to excuse yourself. Keep your compliments sincere and measured during the early stages of dating. Focus on building a genuine connection based on mutual respect and understanding. Be mindful of excessive flattery from both sides, and trust your instincts if something doesn't feel right. Gentlemen, have you ever experienced or given excessive compliments in the early stages of dating? Share your thoughts. Comment 4 if this resonates with you. Number 5. You should not try to act like a mentor or teacher. Many older men stumble into a common trap when dating younger women, becoming a mentor or teacher. Initially, it might seem like offering advice and guidance is a great way to connect, but this approach can quickly backfire. When you start a relationship by giving career tips, personal development advice, or everyday guidance, you risk positioning yourself as a mentor. This dynamic often creates a platonic atmosphere that's hard to shift into a romantic one. Once you're seen as a mentor, breaking out of that mold can be challenging. Women who value a good mentor might hesitate to risk the relationship for romance, fearing it might lead to awkwardness or loss of support. To avoid getting stuck in the mentor role, focus on gradually introducing romantic elements into your interactions. This doesn't mean abruptly changing your approach or being overly forward. Instead, balance your friendly advice with subtle flirtation. Compliments, light teasing, and gentle touches can signal your interest in a way that complements your supportive demeanor. For example, if you've been discussing her career goals, mix in playful remarks or genuine compliments. A light touch on the arm or a flirtatious comment can indicate that your interest goes beyond platonic support. This transition helps redefine the relationship from mentor-student to potential romantic partners. Flirtation should be subtle and sophisticated, not overtly sexual or aggressive. The goal is to show that your interest extends beyond just being a supportive figure in her life. Simple actions like holding her hand during a conversation, offering sincere compliments, or initiating friendly but slightly suggestive conversations can shift the dynamic. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." How you handle the shift from friendly advice to flirtation can significantly impact the direction of your relationship. If you continue to play the mentor role without introducing any romantic elements, you risk being stuck in the platonic zone. In summary, while offering guidance and support is valuable, it's essential to transition from mentor to romantic interest. Avoid pigeonholing yourself into the mentor role by incorporating flirtatious elements into your interactions. This will create a more balanced dynamic, allowing for the potential of a romantic relationship to flourish. Share your thoughts. Comment 5 if this resonates with you. Number 6. You should not change your plans for her. Avoid changing your plans for her, especially at the last minute. It doesn't reflect well on you if you cancel on others to be with her. Even if you have an overseas trip planned, go. This is an excellent opportunity to get out, catch up with friends, and make plans that show her you have a fulfilling life of your own. When you keep your commitments, it sends a clear message. Your time is valuable, and you have a life that she needs to respect. She will quickly learn that if she wants to spend time with you, she needs to schedule it in advance. Last-minute changes shouldn't be acceptable. This demonstrates that you have a social life, are confident, and have your priorities straight, which is incredibly attractive to a potential partner. Moreover, relying on this new person for your happiness is a path to disappointment. Find your inner happiness first. You must understand that you do not need to be with her to feel complete. While it's enjoyable to spend time together, don't become overly attached. If the relationship ends, you will be okay without her in your life. Remember, attachment often leads to suffering. As the philosopher Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This means that your happiness should come from within, not from your relationship status. By maintaining your independence and continuing to pursue your own interests and plans, you show her that you are a strong, self-sufficient individual. This confidence and self-reliance are what truly make you attractive. In summary, don't change your plans for her, especially not at the last minute. Show her that you have a life that she needs to fit into, not the other way around. By doing so, you'll create a healthier, more balanced dynamic that respects both your time and your individuality. Gentlemen, maintaining your own plans and priorities is crucial. Have you ever felt pressured to change your plans for someone else? Share your thoughts. Comment 6 if this resonates with you. Number 7. You should not rush to her place. One frequent error older men make when dating younger women is rushing to her place at the drop of a hat. The urgency to spend every possible moment together can lead to poor decisions and unnecessary risks. Speeding to her place might make you feel like you're gaining a few extra minutes with her, but it's not worth the potential dangers like fines, accidents, or causing injuries. Reflect on this. What are you really rushing for? Those extra few minutes won't make a significant difference in the long run, and sometimes you might arrive only to find she isn't even home yet. It's important to keep yourself in check and avoid unnecessary haste. She will still be there waiting for you, provided you're not habitually late, which could eventually frustrate her. If the relationship is meant to be, there's no need to rush. You have your whole future ahead of you to spend time together. By showing that you value your safety and time, you also show her that you are a responsible and considerate partner. Patience and reliability are key qualities that contribute to a stable and lasting relationship. In summary, don't rush to her place impulsively. Plan your visits thoughtfully and respect both your time and hers. This approach not only ensures your safety, but also sets a positive tone for your relationship, emphasizing patience and mutual respect. Gentlemen, have you ever found yourself rushing to meet someone without considering the consequences? Share your thoughts. Comment 7 if this resonates with you. Number 8. You should not overcompliment her. Avoid overcomplimenting your date, especially in the getting to know you phase. Excessive praise can come across as insincere and may raise red flags. Be cautious if she is also complimenting you excessively. She might be saying things she thinks you want to hear. It's essential to be mindful of her motives. Consider this. Genuine connections take time to develop, and true feelings of admiration and affection grow naturally. Overloading her with compliments too soon can make you seem desperate or disingenuous. It's important to build a foundation of trust and respect first. Furthermore, be aware that not everyone has pure intentions. Just as you should avoid overcomplimenting her, be cautious of anyone who seems too eager to shower you with praise. Some people might use flattery as a way to manipulate or deceive. For instance, if a girl says, "I love you" after the second date, be cautious because what she might really mean is, "I love your wallet." Trust your instincts and pay attention to any warning signs. If something feels off, listen to your gut. It's better to move on and find someone who genuinely appreciates you for who you are. Remember, love and trust are built over time through genuine actions and mutual respect, not through excessive flattery. A personal radar for insincerity, or as some might call it, a douchebag radar, can be quite helpful. Always be attuned to your instincts. If a situation feels wrong, it's better to move on, get out of there, or make a phone call to excuse yourself. Keep your compliments sincere and measured during the early stages of dating. Focus on building a genuine connection based on mutual respect and understanding. Be mindful of excessive flattery from both sides, and trust your instincts if something doesn't feel right. Gentlemen, have you ever experienced or given excessive compliments in the early stages of dating? Share your thoughts. Comment 8 if this resonates with you. Number 9. You should not talk about your future together too early. One frequent pitfall older men encounter when dating younger women is the urge to discuss the future prematurely. While it's natural to think about long-term possibilities, bringing up future plans too early can be overwhelming and potentially scare her off. As we get older, the desire for a family and long-term commitment often grows stronger. However, this urgency can be off-putting for younger partners who may not be ready for such serious discussions. Talking about future commitments too early can create unnecessary pressure and may lead her to feel overwhelmed. Consider this. Discussing significant future plans within the first few months of dating can make you seem overly eager or even desperate. It's essential to take the time to truly get to know each other before diving into long-term discussions. Rushing into these conversations might make her feel like you're moving too fast, causing discomfort and hesitation. Think about it from her perspective. If you start talking about your future together after only a few dates, she might feel pressured and uncertain. This can lead to her pulling away even if she genuinely likes you. It's important to let the relationship develop naturally and avoid forcing the topic of the future too soon. A good rule of thumb is to wait at least 6 months before discussing significant future plans. This time frame allows both of you to understand each other better and see if your relationship has the potential for long-term success. Reflecting on this, it might seem extreme to think about assigning her as your superannuation beneficiary after only a few months of dating. Such decisions require a deep understanding and trust that can only be built over time. In these moments, it's crucial to show her your calmness and patience. Demonstrating that you are willing to let the relationship grow organically without rushing into future commitments can make her feel more comfortable and secure. Even after a year, there can still be much to learn about each other. Allow your relationship to grow naturally and let future discussions happen when both of you feel comfortable and ready. Not discussing the future too soon also protects you. Not everyone has genuine intentions, and being cautious can help you identify those who might not have your best interests at heart. It's not that the older we get, the more we need to rush. Rather, as we age, we must be more careful. We have fewer opportunities to make mistakes compared to younger people. Take your time to ensure that the person you're with is truly right for you. This careful approach helps in building a strong, trusting relationship that has a higher chance of lasting. By being patient, you also give yourself the opportunity to observe and understand her true intentions and character. So, avoid discussing your future together too early. Focus on enjoying the present and building a strong foundation. Show her that you are calm and patient, giving your relationship the time it needs to develop before diving into long-term plans. This approach will not only make her feel more comfortable, but also safeguard your own emotional well-being. Gentlemen, have you ever talked about the future too soon and regretted it? Share your experiences. Comment 9 if this resonates with you. Number 10. You should not neglect your own life. Ever heard the saying, "You can't pour from an empty cup"? When it comes to dating, especially with a significant age difference, this couldn't be more true. Neglecting your own life to focus solely on your younger partner might seem romantic at first, but it can quickly become a recipe for disaster. Imagine this. You've started dating a vibrant, energetic young woman. She introduces you to new music, new hobbies, and a whole new social circle. Enthralled by this exciting change, you begin to drift away from your own interests and friends. You skip your weekly poker night with the guys, stop working on that classic car in the garage, and even neglect your career ambitions. Slowly, you start to lose the essence of what made you attractive in the first place, your individuality and confidence. Neglecting your life isn't just about hobbies and interests, it extends to friendships and personal well-being too. When you start neglecting your friends, you're cutting off a vital support system. These are the people who've known you through thick and thin, who offer you perspective and grounding. Maintaining these relationships isn't just good for you, it's also healthy for your romantic relationship. It shows your partner that you have a full, rich life outside of her, making you more intriguing and well-rounded. Consider your career and personal growth. Does your younger partner encourage you to chase your ambitions, or are you putting them on hold to cater to her needs? Remember, part of what made you attractive to her was likely your drive and accomplishments. Continuing to pursue your goals demonstrates self-respect and ambition, traits that are universally appealing. Moreover, neglecting your life can lead to resentment. If you give up too much, you might start to feel like you're missing out or sacrificing too much for the relationship. This can breed discontent and dissatisfaction, which could eventually undermine your connection with your partner. It's essential to take a proactive approach. Ensure you're nurturing your passions, friendships, and career. Share your life with her, but also keep a part of it just for you. Balance is key. Plan regular outings with friends, set aside time for your hobbies, and stay committed to your professional goals. This not only enriches your life, but also keeps the relationship dynamic and balanced. Don't let your love life eclipse your personal life. A healthy relationship thrives when both partners maintain their individuality. After all, the best relationships are those where two whole individuals come together to share their lives, not lose them. As we get older, it's important to remember that while the desire for a meaningful connection grows, maintaining our own life and interests is what truly keeps us grounded and attractive. Gentlemen, have you ever found yourself neglecting your own life for a relationship? Share your thoughts. Comment 10 if this resonates with you. Comment 10 if this. Number 11. You should not hide your past. When dating younger women, it's important to be open about your past. Whether you've been divorced, have kids, or even have had a long stint in an asylum for the criminally insane, hey, no one's perfect. Being honest about your life experiences can foster a deeper connection and mutual understanding. You might worry that because she hasn't shared similar experiences, she wouldn't relate to your life or issues. However, youth doesn't equate to a lack of empathy or emotional intelligence. Younger women can offer a fresh perspective and surprising wisdom. By opening up about your past, you allow her to understand you better and contribute to the relationship in meaningful ways. Hiding significant aspects of your life can create barriers in your relationship. Being transparent about your past shows that you trust her and value her opinion. This honesty can strengthen your bond and pave the way for a more authentic relationship. Moreover, discussing your past openly can help her see the real you beyond the surface. Remember, it's not just about sharing the good times, but also the challenges you faced. Discussing your past struggles and how you overcame them can be inspiring and show her your resilience and growth. It also demonstrates that you're comfortable with who you are and where you've been, which is an attractive quality. It's important to recognize that being open about your past doesn't just benefit her understanding of you, it also empowers you. When you feel comfortable enough to discuss your feelings and experiences, it reflects a level of self-awareness and confidence that is very appealing. It shows that you're not afraid to be vulnerable and that you trust her with your story. So, don't hide your past, embrace it and share it with her. You might be surprised by the empathy and support she offers. This openness can lead to a deeper, more fulfilling relationship where both partners feel understood and valued. Gentlemen, have you ever held back parts of your past and found it affected your relationship? Share your experiences. Comment 11 if this resonates with you. Number 12. You should not be too nice too soon. A common mistake older men make when dating younger women is being overly nice too quickly. Showering her with gifts, treating her to meals, and dedicating all your time to her might seem like the way to win her heart, but it can often have the opposite effect. Before you invest your time, money, and energy, it's crucial to get to know her and determine whether she is truly worth your effort. Being too generous too soon can set unrealistic expectations and might attract those who are only interested in what you can provide financially. Ensure that the relationship is balanced. Don't feel obligated to pay for everything. Instead, encourage her to contribute her share. This could mean splitting the bill, taking turns paying, or her occasionally treating you. This practice helps reveal her true intentions early on and prevents you from being taken advantage of. It might feel a bit uncomfortable when the bill arrives, but this discomfort is minor compared to discovering later that she was only with you for financial benefits. Early on, it's better to understand her genuine interest in you rather than later down the track when emotions are more invested. Also, remember that being too nice and overly accommodating can sometimes be perceived as a lack of confidence. Women appreciate men who are kind and considerate, but also respect themselves and their boundaries. By ensuring that you don't go overboard with niceties, you're demonstrating that you value yourself and expect mutual respect in the relationship. For example, if you always insist on paying for everything, she might start seeing you as a provider rather than an equal partner. Balance is key. Show her that you're generous, but also that you expect reciprocity and genuine interest. As we get older, the urgency to find a meaningful relationship can sometimes cloud our judgment, making us overly eager to please. However, it's important to remember that genuine connections are built on mutual respect and understanding, not on how many gifts or meals you provide. So, don't be too nice too soon. Take the time to get to know her, ensure the relationship is balanced, and be mindful of her intentions. This approach will help you build a healthier, more genuine connection. Gentlemen, have you ever found yourself being too nice too soon and regretted it? Share your experiences. Comment 12 if this resonates with you. Number 13. You should not expect too much. One thing older men often overlook when dating younger women is managing their expectations. It's easy to assume that younger women will always be energetic, open-minded, and adaptable. However, expecting too much can lead to disappointment. Some older men express frustration that women their age are too sedentary or set in their ways. While it's true that younger women may bring a fresh perspective and energy, it's important to remember that 20-somethings can be just as lazy and stubborn as anyone else. They too can have their own set ways and preferences. It's crucial to approach the relationship with realistic expectations. Don't idealize younger women based on their age alone. Each individual is unique with their own habits and personality traits. By expecting her to always be dynamic and flexible, you may set yourself up for frustration when she exhibits normal human behavior, such as wanting a quiet night in or having strong opinions on certain topics. Instead of holding on to high expectations, focus on getting to know her as a person. Understand her likes, dislikes, and quirks. Appreciate her for who she is rather than what you imagine a younger woman should be. This approach will not only help you build a more authentic connection, but also reduce potential misunderstandings and conflicts. Being aware of your own expectations and adjusting them can significantly improve the quality of your relationship. It's essential to recognize that younger women, just like older ones, can have moments of stubbornness or laziness. Embrace these moments as part of her individuality and cherish the real person she is. In any relationship, it's the genuine connection and mutual respect that matter most. Don't let unrealistic expectations cloud your judgment or affect your relationship dynamics. Keep an open mind and enjoy the journey of getting to know her without projecting your desires onto her. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, successful relationships are built on understanding, respect, and genuine connections. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Your input could help others facing similar challenges. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.